Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. We're watching three specific sectors this week, depending on what the markets do going into the new week. Last week, we saw the bearish Harami that told us the buying may have stopped, and at least we could suspect they could bring it back down to the T-line. However, as we saw on Thursday, they were bailing out of all the indexes. Friday, they bounced back up and the Dow did a Doji, which means we still need to see what happens on Monday, depending on which way they open the markets, will be the direction of the market. We didn't see anything coming based upon the NASDAQ other than the Doji and the overbought condition. The Doji followed by a gap down illustrates a lot of selling pressure, and the fact that it closed back below the T-line, which had been acting as a steady uptrend during all this uptrend time frame, was breached to the downside. Friday, they gapped it up, but as you can see, they traded it back below where they opened it, which told you that the buying wasn't real significant at that point. At this level, or at least these indications, tells us unless there's a severely strong buy occurring on Monday, we're still in a downtrend. The sectors we looked at last week were the oil stocks, the airlines, and the home builders. This week, it's still the oil stocks that have pulled back and ready to bounce or showed bouncing signals. Airlines and specialty retailers. So a specialty retailer, Dick's Sporting Goods. You can see the Morningstar type signal, scoop type pattern, abandoned baby. Notice how they gapped it down and gapped it back up. That's a strong buy indication. TLYS, another one that's been in this uptrend J-hook type pattern. It can be bought on positive trading. Neighbors is the classic pattern in the oil patch. Big fry pan bottom, strong price move. Pull back from the 200 back to the T-line. Inverted hammer. It can be bought on positive trading with the expectation of at least coming back up and testing the 200-day moving average. Same scenario on SSL. Notice how it gapped up, did a kicker type signal. Once again, looks like a fry pan bottom, J-hook pattern, your classic pattern, which makes this the next likely target and that the potential new move. The airlines, as we saw in American Airline last week, where it came up, hit the 200, pulled back, also did an inverted hammer doji signal, gap up. If it opens positive, there's your next likely target. Same scenario on Copa. Little doji gap up. If this opens positive, there's your classic pattern, making this wave one going into wave three. So the Dow will be a good indicator on Monday. Depending on how the pre-market futures are demonstrating the open will occur, we can be ready to either be going long or taking some of our recommendations of short positions that we've put in place. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.